we are. All right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. All right, here we are. Here we are. Back on the J99, and we're gonna be doing some upgrades today. We're gonna replace that Harken Mark IV furler with a Carbo Foil, and then we're gonna put in a Cyclops marine load cell turnbuckle body up there. So that's a wireless load cell. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna be doing the reverse of usual. I'm gonna be taking apart a furler. But yeah, so, and it's, you know, it wasn't supposed to be raining today, but now it's raining. Good times. Here we go. There, we got the jib wrestled down and all nicely flaked up, folded there. And so now I'm gonna let off the backstay, take tension off the uppers, and then we're gonna pull a couple halyards forward here, and hopefully we can slacken this up enough so we can get the furler off, the headstay off up there. And then we're gonna try something that I haven't done, because I'm gonna you know, I don't wanna cut up this furler. It's in great shape, it's only 2 years old. But so I'm gonna try just lowering it down one section at a time and taking a disassemblant and just keep sliding it down. That way I don't have to go up there, detach the headstay, lay it down. So yeah, we're gonna give that a whirl. So whenever I'm prepping like detention rigging, and especially when we're happy with the tune on the boat right now, so that we can go back to those numbers. So, because I got to loosen up everything, so I put tape here top and bottom, so that I have my set lengths where they were originally. And obviously I'll double check the mast again after I retension them. And this is the same thing we do if we're going to pull the mast to re-rig. That way I can accurately replicate the existing lengths. So yeah, and then so I do that, and then I'll usually put some 1-drop or Tef gel and threads just to lube them up as we take them apart. All right. Okay. All right, so before I start detensioning things, I just double check the mast, and so I do like a side up the sail track, assuming the sail track was put in right, but this is an extruded loom section. But I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it looks like I need a little bit more intermediate right here, because it's going this way a little tiny bit. So that's something I'll take a look at when I put it all back together and retune it. All right, so you saw I got the furler drum all taken apart and everything. And so now the next step is I'm going to take the jib halyard, and then it's going to tension up the furler foil, just so that I can control how fast this thing comes down. So we'll lower down like 7 feet, undo a section of foil, lower down another 7 feet, do a section of foil. So it's going to be a whole process. But yeah, so the goal is, so that turnbuckle body is going to get replaced with Cyclops Marine, and this is a load cell. So pretty sweet. So it's a wireless load cell, but a couple, what is it, AA or AAA batteries, one there and one there on the other side. But yeah, so that's the turnbuckle body. Unfortunately, they don't make one small enough yet that fits inside the furler. So we're gonna go with the carbo foil on top of that. So yeah, here we go. All right, so we're about to start the fun. So I've got the foil pulled up on the halyard, so it's just kind of hanging here, which is great. And now I got to start taking apart these 7-foot foils, and so slot-headed screws. If you look at that white stuff, it's my least favorite thing, next to duct tape, but least favorite thing in the boating world. 5200. So the manufacturer recommends squirting 5200. There's these cool little grooves, like an X pattern. And when you use the syringe with the 5200, you squeeze it in there, and it glues it together. It's the wedge. It keeps it so there's no play in it. But gosh darn it, it really, really, really sucks when you have to take it apart. Like if a customer has, like, they bent a foil or something like that, or what have you, like, oh my God, I freaking hate it. So to battle it, we got the torch. So yeah, start going. There's fire. You see it. So yep. So you just got to get them nice and smoking hot, and hopefully they come apart. So we've got there's 7-foot sections. This is just the short bottom one, but we got a whole bunch that we got to do. Sometimes they come right apart if they didn't put that much 5200 in, but we shall see. Wish me luck. All right, we're on to plan B. If you can see in that last little segment, the 5200 does not want to give it up. Oh yeah, and there's red Loctite in there that holds them together as well. So yeah, so now plan B is I'm gonna go up the rig, lower down the foil and the headstay, and then I'm just gonna have to battle it down here on the dock. Yeah, it's not great. So in plan C, and hopefully we don't get to that, fingers crossed, is that we just put a new headstay in. So yeah, let's go with plan B now. All right, here we go. All right, foil's down, headstay's down, whatever. It's down, so now it's just a matter of figuring out how to break these guys all loose and apart here. So yeah, all right, unsuccessful with plan B. Can't get the foil apart. The foils are, yeah, 5200 together really well, sitting there with the map gas torch, and they are not freeing up at all. So plan C, which is probably not a bad idea considering how much this boat could use, is we're gonna go run back to the shop and build up a new headstay and start fresh. So yeah, here we go. All right, back here in the shop real quick, and about to swage up a new headstay. So got the wire, got the swager, got the fittings, and make it happen. Okay, new headstay is all swaged up, ready to go. Back to the boat. I just got back from the shop. New headstay. And sun's come out a little bit, which is great for the carbo foil because it works a lot better to install when it's a little warmer out. So got that sitting out in the sun, and I'm gonna climb up, put this headstay in, and then tension everything back up, and then pop on the carbo foil. So yeah, here we go. All right, headstay installed with the load cell, Cyclops marine load cell, and yeah, now it's just a matter of we gotta just retension up all the rigging, retune everything, and then hopefully then the carbo foil will warmed up a little bit more, and we'll cut that to size and slide it on. So we're just gonna tension up the rigging, just like last time, you know, except an opposite. You know, because we're tensioning it up instead of detensioning, and plus the sun's out, so all good things. So the instructions say you measure from the deck up, up 42 inches, and you make a mark or put a piece of tape there. So that's where like the pre-feeder is gonna go. And then you run a tape measure up the mast, which I've got right now. And you start the tape measure right at the end of the swage fitting up there. And then you measure from down there to here. To the top of there, and then you subtract 5 inches for the little spacer tube that goes at the top, and then that's your foil length. So now I gotta cut the foil. Gotta measure 3 times, cut once. All right. Okay, so we got our foil all beautifully coiled up here. Quite nice and lovely right now until it becomes an unwieldy monster. But yeah, so you can do a couple things. Like you can tie a piece of line on it here in this end, and I take it down to like a dock cleat, and then tie another line on the other end and, you know, tension it up. But these docks are kind of, yeah, they're crappy. Concrete, wood, whatever, rusty bits everywhere. So it'll kind of scratch up the foil. So I'm gonna just pop it on as I go. So, but the way how to get your length, how they taught me at Harken University many years ago when I was there for training. So we're just gonna take our metal tape measure and put it in the groove, and you just go around and around and around and around. So yeah, here we go. It's a boat project. That's never easy, but yeah, I measured it 3 times. So I got an average. I know where it needs to be, where to make the cut. So managed to break my tape measure there at the end, trying to remove it, but it's all right. But yeah, gonna make the cut now. All right, wish me luck. Okay, next up is got this little top stainless trim cap piece, and you just drill a 3/16 diameter hole right through there, and then they give you a little set screw that holds that on. So once you pop this on the headstay, the first few feet, then you can put this on, but do the drilling down here on the dock. All right, stoked. It's all done. Cyclops Marine rig sense turnbuckle body right there, load cell, and then the Harken Carbo Foil. All right, so this J99 upgrade is done. So yeah, he's got a couple brand new jibs they're getting put on for next week's race, hopefully. So yeah, no, super happy with how that all turned out. And it's better that I put a new headstay on just so that we didn't have the furler toggle that made it stick up even higher up there. So yeah, so now I'm probably gonna attach like a snap shackle on a stand-up like rubber boot thing right there for the attach the jib tack, or sailmaker can put the, you know, like a Tylaska for the tack as well. Here's just another quick angle of that Cyclops Marine rig sense turnbuckle load cell. So yeah, so there it is. And then there's the carbo foil. So yeah, pretty sweet, pretty clean. And it's just two, was it AAA batteries, and then there's down below there's a little Wi-Fi router that gets put in, and then that'll beam it to your BNG display or what have you. So yeah, pretty cool. It also does a Bluetooth, so it'll go to your phone, so with their app. But yeah, super stoked. Glad to be working with Cyclops Marine. Sweet. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and be sure to hit the like and subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for more projects. I'm sure there'll be more upgrades on this boat down the road, but yeah, let me know if you have any questions or whatever, comments, and yeah, I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks again for watching. Rogue Rigger out.